Hello everyone, it's Toni again. Now since I've been decorating for fall, I've looked online and I've seen these beautiful glass pumpkins. I thought they were all just gorgeous, different colors and all lit up. And I thought this would be an elegant way to decorate my home for the fall. Now, of course, these beautiful glass pumpkins are pretty expensive. So I want to show you an easy and inexpensive way to decorate your home with gorgeous glass pumpkins using Dollar Tree pieces. You can even light these up and have them sparkle all over your home for less than $3 each. Now to make these, I picked up a couple of different size glass bowls from Dollar Tree. I'm also using a colored glass lantern and a colored glass tumbler. I'm using clear and colored glass gems, E6000 glue, a hot glue gun, optional my Your House at Home metallic multi-surface acrylic paint, also optional battery operated candles or push lights. For my first pumpkin, I want it to be pretty much clear with a green stem. So I'm going to start with this clear round bowl. I'm going to turn it upside down and I'm going to use my green gems to create the stem at the top. I'm going to glue 6 pieces down, 1 in the center and 5 around the sides to make the base of the stem. Now I've noticed over the years that hot glue is not the best for gluing glass pieces together. Depending on the temperature, if it gets too cold, hot glue will contract and the pieces will come off. So the best thing to do is to put down a drop of E6000. That'll keep the bead in place permanently, and also a drop of hot glue. Now the hot glue will allow the piece to stick and stay in place instantly while the E6000 glue is drying. So for each piece that we glue on, we're going to put down a drop of E6000 first, and then we're going to put down a drop of hot glue, and the hot glue would keep the bead from sliding off while the E6000 is drying. Okay, so I'm just going to glue my base pieces down. I decided to go with just 4 pieces around the center, and for my stem, what I'm going to do is stack the pieces on top of the centerpiece. I'm going to stack the next piece a little over to the left and tilt it outward a little bit, and then the next piece I'm going to tilt over and out towards the left again. So I'm stacking them by tilting them out, and then I'm starting to curve back in to make this sort of curved shape of the stem. Now because of the way this is stacked and the weight of it and the shape of it, you're going to have to wrap pieces of masking tape around the stem to keep it in place until it dries. So just lightly press pieces of masking tape around the stem and sort of tape that back to the base of the pumpkin. And we're going to just leave the tape on the stem overnight until it's completely dry. Now to make the pumpkin ridges that go down the side of the pumpkin, I am going to use white clear gems. And first I'm going to line those up with the green gems at the top, and then I'm going to make ridges in between each of those ridges. So this is what my first pumpkin looks like. It's pretty simple, but it's a nice elegant looking glass pumpkin. Now, in a lot of the photos that I saw online of the glass pumpkins, most of the stems were actually gold. So I'm going to use a little bit of my gold metallic paint and brush on very lightly over the green stem just to see what that looks like. It's not too bad. I think I like it. Now I'm going to do a color version using the blue tumbler and all blue glass gems. And I'm going to take all the handles off of this lantern and do another color version using this green jar and white gems. And finally, since I saw some really beautiful colored pumpkins online, I'm going to try my hand at painting this glass to make something similar. So to paint this, I am going to use my multi-surface metallic acrylic paint. I'm going to use red, gold, and silver. I am using a medium-sized flat brush, and I am painting in the inside of the glass. I'm going to make strokes that are swirled shape. I'm going to start with red and then move over a little and paint on some swirls of gold so that it looks like this. It's very transparent. The transparent strokes give it a nice artsy look. Then I'm going to put down some silver, and I'm just going to go in the inside, around, and alternate red, gold, and silver as I turn the bowl. And when you finish, you'll have something that looks like this, a nice artsy multicolored glass look. Now, some of you have asked about the paint not covering completely, opaquely. Now, I wanted to let you know that when you paint on glass, glass is a really shiny surface, so it's not going to cover opaquely. Unless you spray a primer on the surface first, on glass it will look a little streaky because the glass is so slippery. The paint has nothing to grip onto. But if you paint on something like paper or another surface that has some texture, one coat of paint will cover the surface very well. And this is true with any paint, any surface that has a little bit of a texture, it will coat a lot easier. Now back to my pumpkins. So I glued all clear gems onto this colored pumpkin, and this is what all of my different versions of glass pumpkins look like. I think they came out really nice. Now, to make these even more dramatic, you can put some little battery-operated candles inside, or push lights to make it glow even brighter. You can find both of these lights at Dollar Tree. Now for my blue glass, I need a brighter light, and this push light won't fit inside, so I'm going to backlight it by just sitting the push light behind the glass. So when the lights go down, you'll get a nice dramatic glow that will be just perfect for Halloween, but still elegant enough for Thanksgiving and the fall season. Now you can get our metallic acrylic craft paint in 8 shimmering colors, available now at Amazon.com. Follow me on Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, and Snapchat at Your House of Home and Your House of Home TV for daily home, food, and gardening tips.